Woo! Welcome back, everybody.
Yep.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of No Bards Allowed, the Dungeons and Dragons TTRPG podcast hosted by us, a bunch of amateur entertainers and professional friends. I am your dungeon master today, B. Felons, and I'm joined by my lovely friends here.
Hey, I'm Dart, and I'm playing Arthur Page Llewellyn.
Hey, I'm Shay. I'm playing Oz.
What's up, it's Fuse, and I play Bilbin Billings.
And I'm Will, and I'm playing Saren.
Oh, yeah. Saren, who we still don't know
Saren-
your last
Saren
name
Llewellyn.
at all.
Saren
right?
Llewellyn.
Saren Llewellyn.
We sort of do.
Works. No, we know.
How's everyone feeling today?
So good.
Good. It's a nice
Just like
rainy
the best.
day here in Nashville.
Rainy day in Nashville.
But I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, perfect day to be inside and play D&D with the friends.
Yes.
Getting back
What's the Arrested Development quote? It's a beautiful day to be inside. Or no, to be sad. That's what he says.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day to be sad.
Yeah, all the same. Hell yeah. All right. Well, welcome back to another episode. I think should we get into it? Does anyone have anything they want to chat about before we?
I have questions.
Sorry.
Actually,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I asked you before we started recording, and you just conveniently ignored me.
I don't remember what you asked.
Did we long rest?
Yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
everyone.
Oh,
long
thank
rest.
God.
Yeah, you all long
You said that
rested.
earlier.
You
I don't
all-
know.
You were
all
I
long
was just
I didn't have
busy.
a long rest marked on my sheet, so I was like,
I can't have y'all go fighting fires without a long rest. That'd be terrible. That'd
who
be,
said anything about-
I had
That'd be-
7 HP. I would have been fine.
That'd be
I was
devilish.
knocked out.
I had
Yeah.
no resources
I was
left. That
down.
would be
Yeah.
fine.
Who said anything about fighting fires?
I mean, so yeah, somebody's got to put it out. You're at the fire station. The Douse House needs you guys. Well, hell yeah. Yes, everyone, mark long rest, and Saren, if you could give us a little recap on last week's session.
Last time on No Bards Allowed, we had a night to remember at the Black Hole. We watched.
I forgot it was called the Black Hole.
Which is different than the honey hole.
Well, because you get lost in there because it's just fucking wrestling and alcohol. It's awesome. Gambling. It's like a casino.
Anyway, we watched Drina the Giant fight Chris Harangon and the Underdarker take on Bane before we finally got to the main event. We all signed up to try and dethrone the Wings of Rage. As soon as he walked out into the ring, we could tell it was Daven under that mask. After he took out Bilbin and Arthur, things weren't looking very good, but Oz was able to use his magic to subdue him and turn the tides. Before we could take him out for good, he fled the scene. Oz was crowned the champion of the Black Hole.
The professor.
The professor, yeah. We all won some money from the house. And lost some money. I think we were all net positive.
I think everyone net
Oh,
positive. Y'all
we-
won
we-
a cool amount of money.
We got some money.
Yeah.
Bilbin got some money.
Just like a crazy fight. We don't have to talk about it for this.
It was
but
great.
Y'all were. That was fucking awesome. It was so cool.
But yeah, we all got some money and headed back to the Douse house to head to sleep. But now we were woken up abruptly this morning with the shouts warning us of fire.
Yes, Bilbin's favorite and least favorite word, fire, rings through the Douse house number 3 as Stevie yells from downstairs. You all awaken to shouts of fire. What do you do?
I can't go down the rod tonight. I can't do it.
Fire, boys. All right, everyone get on the pole. We
I
gotta get out
can't
of
do
here.
it. I tried yesterday.
Nope, we gotta go. We gotta get on the pole.
Fire! Stevie's yelling downstairs. They're ringing. There's a bell ringing.
Do I know where is it in the place, or is this like more of the alarm that I would
She yelled fire to the east was what you heard.
So
her
it's
yell.
the usual
So it's
alarm
not. Yeah. So
for
clearly
something-
somebody spotted smoke. Like the sun has just started to rise, so there is like that. Like it is. There is light out. It's not super bright yet. It's kind of like sun on the horizon, but yeah, there is daylight outside. You can feel it pouring in through the windows, so you know that there's a fire somewhere. You don't know exactly where, but it sounds like to the east.
Well, boys, you want to see me in my element?
Well, hey, let's not start off the morning with a heart attack. Let's slow it down a bit.
No, the alarm means fire. We gotta go. This is the Douse House special.
All right, you can take the pole. I'm walking the stairs.
All right, I immediately go to the pole and go down.
I'm gonna say it with some good rolls last time. You and being a seasoned pro, you don't need to roll.
It's
Bilbin wraps his legs around that pole and slides down like a professional.
So hot.
Yeah, it's crazy. Stevie sees you come down. Fire! Oh,
Stevie.
we're getting me and Kyle, I think was his name. The names of these
Yes.
fucking people at the Douse House are
Is that
crazy.
Magic Golden?
You see them getting the horses ready to take the carriages out. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a system. Stevie says, "We'll get these ready. I mean, if you want to go ahead, you can." And through the front door comes Austin. He walks in and says, "Oh, Bill, I'm glad you're back. We need to have something for you. You guys, you and your friends go ahead. We'll catch up with the trailers."
I'm coming down. Woo! That 20.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You slide down and Austin's saying to Bilbin, "I have a impressive.
Oh, thanks. I fell on my ass 2 times yesterday.
Bilbin, I meant to give this to you yesterday.
Yes, Austin.
It's a new piece of tech that I picked up, and I'm hoping it'll help us turn the tides a little bit.
Is this new Douse House tech?
It's something I've been having a friend help me with.
Well, what you got? Hand it over.
He hands you a like backpack looking thing with the hose hanging off the side of it.
Yes.
If you want to go into your inventory and add Fireman's Fury is what I've named it in the D&D Beyond site. If you want to look up Fireman's Fury and add it to your inventory, and I'm gonna it is an attuned item. I'm gonna allow you to just attune it now as somebody who is a firefighter and good with water.
I hope you know all I'm picturing now is Flood from Super Mario Sunshine.
That's also
Absolutely what it is. I shamelessly, fucking.
Does it have a jetpack and also like a super like
The rocket
fast
function
rocket?
and-
yeah. I'll let Fuse read through
Do you
it.
want me to read
and-
this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. You can. Yeah.
Fireman's Fury, a wondrous item, rare. A unique magical backpack that is equipped with a medium-sized hose hanging from its side. The backpack has 10 charges of shape water that can take different effects dependent on charges spent. Dousing shot is 2 charges. As an action, the hose produces 10 gallons of water, which can be used to extinguish flames in any 30-foot cube. Targeted shot, 3 charges. As an action, the user can make an attack roll against the target of their choice. On a natural 1, the user is knocked prone. On a successful attack, the hose deals 2d10 bludgeoning damage. Sick. And the enemy hit with the attack must succeed on a DC 15 saving throw, dexterity that is, or be knocked prone. This functions as a ranged weapon with 30 to 60 foot range. It must have a straight line of sight to the target. Storm Surge is 5 charges. As an action, the hose produces enough water to move the user 60 feet in any direction. This is Super Mario Sunshine.
Hell yes.
Any direction. The user does not have to move in a straight line if they succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw. On a failed save, they will be knocked prone and take 1d10 bludgeoning damage. The backpack regains 1d6 plus 4 charges at dawn each day. I'm guessing due to dew in the air.
Yeah, it's
like-
it's imbued with magic. Magic takes
Oh,
time. Mana
magical
takes
dew.
time to come back. Yeah, that's the Storm Surge one.
Dew
The-
collector.
It's a dew collector.
Basically, what it means is like you can like propel yourself in a single direction or like propel yourself up. But if you try to like fly up and over or something, if you like try to use it to fly up and over or like try to land on something, you do need to like be strong enough to control yourself, or else you eat shit. So
That's
Luckily,
a
I'm a
sick item.
strong boy.
Cool.
That's
Or I could
badass.
use it as a ranged attack, which is sick.
it's true. Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Austin hands that to you and says, "Use it well, son. All right. I'm going to help Stevie get the carriages ready. You head out and see what you can find.
Yes, sir, Austin. I will do it.
Good luck." What are y'all doing?
Is anybody still upstairs?
Oz was taking the stairs down. Yeah, I don't think so.
You'll notice Saren is not awake. What? Saren does not follow.
With all the alarms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think Oz will notice. Wait, where's Saren?
Was he not behind you, Arthur?
I look up the pole shaft.
Nope. Saren! Saren! Shouting up the pole.
I message through the roof. Wake up, lad.
I think at this point, Saren's just kind of been like tossing and turning, and will start to come to consciousness and look around and notice nobody's here. Guys?
We're downstairs.
Take the pole.
Fuck. Okay, hold on.
There's a fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, spirit.
Come on, Dex. Acrobatics or athletic? I can't remember what I asked for last time.
15 plus.
You did great, probably.
2, I think.
Yeah. You slide down with ease. Y'all had a good rolls. Get them out.
Cool. Yeah, Saren's
Yeah.
kind of rubbing some of the sleep out of his eyes a little bit. What's going on?
Fire! Stevie's like pumping water into buckets and like loading them into a cart. It's not the most efficient system to do with fires
Cool.
here.
Should, okay, are we, cool. I'm gonna run over and start, grabbing some of the buckets that are full and like helping load them onto the...
Cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, y'all can take the time to load the buckets if you want to, or you can run ahead and see what you get. You don't know. Yeah, there's no details. You just know there's fire.
Bilbin is gonna simply run out of the Douse house with all of his gear and now his new Fireman's Fury, and look for the direction of the smoke. I'm assuming I might be able to see the smoke if I go outside of the Douse house.
Yeah, you do. It's not billowing huge yet, but you see a little plume of smoke rising in the distance. You pop out and look to your left, and you see heading east towards the direction y'all came from last night. Somewhere, looks like it's somewhere in between the Apple and the Ale and where the black hole was. That general direction.
Fellas, back in the direction that we were last night. Big plume of smoke. Big. Massive.
All right. So what do we do now? I've never fought a fire before. I'll follow your lead.
Well, usually I show up first, and then all the water shows up shortly after, just in case I need to save anyone. You know, I go in there with my axe, bash it all down if I need to. And,
Bash it all down?
Well, not all of it, like the door and whatnot. Like, say there's, timber and whatnot that has fallen. Honestly, it's it's a crapshoot every time you go in. There could be many things awry. Anyway, usually I show up first with the boys. However, due to budget cuts, kind of the only one. But if you guys want to join me, I could really use the help.
Guess that makes us the boys.
I think so. So I think we should run there right now. And like I said, the water will show up shortly after.
So
All right.
We're just running into a fire?
Yeah, but check out this backpack I just got. It launches water.
You all see a little fairy dragon take a pole down and climbs on Arthur's shoulder, and Saren, you hear in your head, what the hell's happening?
I think I telepathically respond, something's on fire and Bilbin wants to jump into it.
This guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you're telling me.
All right, well, shit, are we going?
Seems like it. All right, let's... Bilbin, lead the way, I guess?
Follow me, boys.
All right.
Cool. You all tear off through the streets of the southern neighborhoods of New Samaritan.
As we leave, I'll do mage armor.
Cool.
Arthur, can you give me a wee-woo the entire way there?
A wee-woo.
You see people awakening to the commotion. It's still really
Is
early
this
in the morning.
normal?
One guy always does the wee-woo to alert the citizens that the firemen are coming through.
Do I need to keep doing this?
All the way there.
Wee-woo,
There's one-
wee-woo,
there's
wee-woo, 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 wee-woo. It doesn't quite feel right. Is this how I'm supposed to do
No,
it?
look, the crowd is separated, and then we got a straight line.
They
There's
look
six,
at me
there's
like
six
I'm
people
crazy.
on the street that are just like not really in your way, and they like kind of move over.
Wee-woo, wee-woo,
It's working great. Thank you, Arthur. You're doing a great job.
You tear through the city on foot. You think that reinforcements will follow you pretty quickly.
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry, wee-woo. Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, what?
Excuse me, wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo.
Do you need something?
Wee-woo, wee-woo.
You all tear through the streets of southern New Samaritan City. You run past the Apple and the Ale and the something hole. What the fuck was that bar?
Honey hole.
Honey hole. And you tear back the honey hole. You see cleaning crews leaving the honey hole early in the morning.
Good morning, wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo.
You tear through the streets as you travel several blocks further. Bilbin, you see it first. You look up and you see smoke rising out of the rear part of a building that is very near and dear to your heart. Trisha's Hot Dishes.
No!
Trish's!
How could you?
Currently in flames. Where the kitchen is, as you all approach, you can see that there's flames protruding out of the back of the building, which is where you know the kitchen to be. As you approach, what do you do?
All right, lads.
Wee-woo, sorry, did you stop?
So now that we're there,
All right.
you can stop.
Oz just had the widest grin on his face, just chuckling himself as we just look ridiculous.
But Arthur, you did a damn good job as wee-woo duty. That is perfect.
Thank
I
you.
just want to say.
Then he sees the smoke and the smile dissipates and it becomes serious.
How big is this fire? Like how is
Is
this like raging inferno or is this like hey, a kitchen fire?
Well, so you're outside. Everyone going in, I assume.
I don't want
Definitely
to
not
just
going in
run
the fire.
right in. I want to kind of like assess. Are flames coming out of the window? Are they like? Is it just smoke coming out of the window?
It looks like the fire is in the back part of the building so far.
Is there a back door? Like where the kitchen staff would maybe come in and out of, or deliveries would be made?
I don't think you would know. There might be. You were not sure.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like old school Steamboat Willie fire yet, right? Where
The
building is shaking and the flames are dancing around the windows.
What you can see is that the whole building is not necessarily up in flames yet, but they're like I would say this building is probably 150 feet long by 100. It's a decent sized restaurant. It's like 150 feet deep, and like the back, like it seems like the back like 40 or 50 feet are like already in flames, and you can assume the fire is going to continue to spread.
I'm gonna do a quick detect magic. You see Oz's eyes flash to a gold as he kind of like looks into the area.
Cool. Can you tell me read the wording on detect magic?
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Being outside right now and like not within 30 feet.
The
do you sense
spell
anything?
can penetrate most barriers.
Cool. Yeah, with nothing within 30 feet of you right now, you're also not. It's a long building, like I said, and you're not inside yet. So until you get closer to the flames, you won't know if there's any sort of.
Before
Cool.
I walk in, you see Bilbin hold his little amulet and divine sense just to see if there's anything nefarious within. Detect good and evil.
Fine sense is 60 feet.
60 feet. Know if anything's affected by the hollow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead.
It would be kind of awesome if Trish's was under a hollow spell.
divine sense does not pick up anything.
Okay, cool. All right, fellas. I'm gonna go straight in.
All right,
Maybe
Take the lead with your water backpack.
Yeah,
I'll follow.
is it like true Super Mario Sunshine where it like goes over my head, or do I have to hold the hose?
Oh yeah, I mean you have to. Yes, you have to hold the hose, but like I'm not gonna get in the way of you like using your sword or anything like that. Obviously.
Cool. So I don't have to like unequip my axe.
No, we're not. Yeah,
Cool.
we're not playing that. Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's no
Cool.
fun.
So
That's
with
boring.
axe, just holding it.
You have to use an action to actually take your
Yeah,
axe out.
I'm actually sorry.
So So I'm gonna holding my axe in my left hand, hose in my right hand, go up to the door and just kick it open.
Cool. Everyone falling.
Yeah, and just so you know, B, I'm concentrating on detect magic.
Cool.
For 10 minutes.
Great. You kick open this doorway. You see the back half of this building lighting up with flame. Can everyone give me a perception check?
Weewoo, anybody need help in here?
Saren is frozen in place and got a nat 1 on perception. So,
Perhaps just enraged by the fact that flames are in front of me and in this building, I rolled a 3, and potentially not perceptive of what's in my surrounding, just knowing that I need to go in there and extinguish this.
13.
3.
Cool. You all
Strong showing, guys.
you all run into this space. You see fire licking the walls. There's restaurant tables scattered in front of you. There's a bar towards the back where there's an expo window for the kitchen. And you see flame pouring out. You see a couple things. You see a woman lying on the ground unconscious, flames licking around her. A dwarven man also in her similar vicinity towards the back of the building. And then right at the front of where the flames are currently, you simultaneously, as you kick open the door, you see your Uncle Jeshi fall to the ground. Looks like losing consciousness and covered in flame.
Jesse!
I would love for everyone to roll initiative for me right now.
Frick.
Initiative for what?
Well, you have to figure out how to put out fire.
The flames
And,
stand from the walls and put on boxing gloves.
That dies in
Round
timeout.
2. Ding, ding.
Oh my god.
I rolled pretty well for initiative. I'm
Damn.
3 for Oz.
Well, what are you doing over there?
Rolling dice.
What are you rolling
What are
for?
you rolling, though? Just out of curiosity.
Well, one's for the
sorry.
oven,
Arthur?
one's for the...
Natural 19 for an 18.
Sick. Arthur, nice. Rolling. Oh my god, I need a different pen. This is terrible.
I got one right here.
Don't mind.
My pen broke, everyone.
His pen just fell apart
so
in
many
front
pens.
of us.
It was awesome. Arthur, natural 19.
crazy.
I'm sorry, natural 19 for a 19.
18.
18. That is unfortunate.
I just like to always
You have minus
remind
one?
people that
Oz
I
was
have a
a
minus
3.
one.
To your initiative, that's amazing.
Oz got a 3. Bilbin.
Natural 16 to make a 17.
There we go. Saren.
Saren got a 6.
Incredible. All right. Arthur, you are first up in initiative here.
Oh, God.
You see,
Weewoo, don't fall asleep. Weewoo.
you see 3 people lying unconscious on the ground, and I would say it's like, oh man, it is like, in terms of like square feet that we're talking about, probably like, I don't know, 120 square feet of fire so far
Okay.
in the area.
100?
120.
120?
Okay.
I got this in 4 turns, boys.
How
First,
far
more
away
than
are
100.
they?
I'm so sorry. More than 120 square feet.
I got this in 4 or more
It's like
turns.
a 1,500 foot square
Shit.
building. So, and about in like a third of it almost. So closer to like 400 square feet. Some of it in flames. Yeah.
And how far away are they?
You were at the front door. You could get to Jeshi with an action and your movement. You will not be able to get to the other 2 on this turn.
Okay, the other 2 are farther.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, I guess I'll rush in. Bilbin, should we get these people to safety and you keep controlling the fire?
That's right. I'll cover the fire if you could just help bring the people to safety.
All right. I'll run up to Jeshi then, and tap. Hey, are you okay? What's going on?
He's unconscious on the ground.
Is he on fire, did you say?
Yes.
Oh.
He is.
Well, then I will. I've already used my action, but at this point I'll be over him, doing what I can to stabilize him and preparing to just take him out of the building.
Cool. Perfect. Bilbin, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'm going to launch a dowsing shot at, I guess, Jeshi to try to douse his... I don't want him being on fire anymore.
Okay, awesome. Well, and I was going to say, with your weapon, with the backpack, what you will be able to do is if you launch that and you'll be able to put out all of the flame in a 30-foot cube with that dowsing shot. So that includes any creatures that are on fire. You will be able to not stabilize Jeshi with that, but you can put out the fire.
I want to put out the fire.
Do you move into the space as well? Do you?
Yeah, I move as close as I can to launch a very effective dowsing shot that puts out the fire on Jeshi. Is there any other people in there that are also on fire?
You're gonna have to wait till your next turn. You're not gonna be able to catch everyone in the cube.
Cool. Well, I'll try to put it as close to Jeshi and the rest of the fire as possible.
Cool.
So I'm gonna launch a dowsing shot.
Okay, cool. You watch as Bilbin takes this new tool and it out of this hose. It's glows with arcane energy, and you see it's this mist of water rushes over to where you are, Arthur. You get doused along with Jeshi and everyone else. Jeshi is no longer on fire, and is laying there crisp still. Anything else on your turn? I will say this: I'm not counting using that as casting spells. So you are allowed to use bonus action spell if you have them.
I will use the rest of my movement to just get closer to the fire or closer to other individuals that are on fire.
Okay.
So
cool.
I can then next turn put them out.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You watch as Jeshi opens his eyes as you watch as Jeshi opens his eyes, coughing, and says, Bilbin, we gotta get out of here. They're gonna kill us. And he gets up. You notice he also has another piece of the proprietary tech. He also has a backpack on.
The flames are gonna kill us?
Who, Jeshi? Who?
I don't know. It's fire.
Now I know where he gets it from.
That's Jeshi's turn. Saren, it's your turn.
Saren's going to take, kind of following the lead of the group, he's going to take about 10 feet of movement into the space.
Jeshi says to you, I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere. We got to get those people out of here and go.
And then he's going to freeze. I think Saren is very overwhelmed in this situation. I think out of feeling his body kind of freeze up, I think he's going to mentally reach out to Tabitha.
Oh, this is fucking bad.
It's real bad.
What do we do?
First, we got to make sure Jeshi's okay.
All right.
And then, if you'll allow it, I'm going to use Tabitha as my witch's familiar and cast Cure Wounds through her on Jeshi.
Cool. Yeah, she's with
Arthur, right?
She's with Arthur.
So she's right there.
So Jeshi's going to get, if you want to roll some
Yeah.
HP, Jeshi's going to get some health back, which is awesome.
And I will go ahead and do that at 2nd level.
Well, now this is a new one for you, Tabitha.
Hi, yeah, this is fucking cool.
What?
You hear, yeah. God damn it. Yeah, she's so pissed that you can't hear her still.
And that's 11 points of health back to Jeshi.
Cool.
He's talking shit again.
Incredible.
And I think that's it. Saren is frozen in place about 10 feet in from the door.
Okay, cool. Arthur, you and Jesse are up in the mix. Bilbin, did you get up there with them?
I got as close to them.
You can get there. You have a little bit more speed, so you should have been able to get there.
And I also wanted to position myself to hopefully hit the other guys or gals, whoever they are.
You have gotten up into the mix, Oz. Unfortunately, if you had gotten to go sooner, your detect magic would have picked up on this presence.
Fuck.
Out of the wreaths of flame surrounding you, you watch as not only does it move towards you, but it grows from either side into humanoid forms, as there are 2 fire elementals bearing down on you from either side.
And do they have boxing gloves on?
You wish.
Oh boy.
Hey,
These fire elementals are going to run up and go up to... one of them is going to go up to Jesse and take attacks, and one of them is going to go up to Bilbin and take attacks.
hey, come here, you ugly motherfuckers. Come get me. Start clanging my pan.
They both, the first ones attack Jesse. They both miss. However, as they move into the area, everything alights around it, including people. So you are all going to catch on fire.
Perfect.
Immediately going to take...
I'm still outside. Am I catching on fire?
No, only people that are up in the mix with these elementals.
Is that melee range? Like 5 feet?
Yeah, so they're all getting up in melee. So you're all going to take 3 points of fire damage right away, and then Bilbin, one of these is going to take a couple swings at you. And these are not going to hit, I don't think. The best one was an 11 to hit. I assume that
does not hit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. These fire elementals have moved up to you. They miss on all their attacks as they lash out with their hands to try to just hit you with more flame and consume you. You are all still on fire. The only way to escape that condition is to use an action to put yourselves out. You and Jesse will have the ability to douse areas. So, in theory, like you can hit multiple people if you're all in the same space.
Yes.
But right now, the 3 of you on, I believe, at the start of each of your turns, you will take more fire damage.
Okay.
Moving on, Oz, you're up in the mix. You see these elementals come up and start attacking your party.
Okay. I'm gonna get into a position, or at least a line of sight of one of the elementals.
Cool.
And I'll just shoot a chromatic orb with cold damage at it.
Incredible.
Roll to hit.
That's gonna be a 13.
13 will hit.
Okay.
I will. What level are you casting it at?
First level.
Cool. I will allow you to add an extra die to this, as it seems like these elementals will take a little bit more damage from like water or cold. It's not that they are vulnerable per D&D rules, but there are things about these creatures that I will allow you in this moment to add a little additional damage on top.
Okay, we have 16 points of cold damage.
Cool.
Nice.
Let's go. And was that for the one
Yeah.
going
do you
for
want to
Bilbin,
yeah,
or
do
the
you wanna
one
say
going for Jesse?
Going for Jesse or Bilbin?
I probably would shoot the one going for Bilbin.
Incredible. Okay, 16 points. That is awesome. Right.
Cool. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, just gonna maintain. Well, actually, let's see here. I think I have something I can do real quick. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna use a bonus action to use Fey Gift Spite for Arthur. So until the start of my next turn, the first time Arthur hits a target with an attack, that target has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes within the next minute.
Cool. Awesome.
Sick.
Cool.
Rad.
That concentration.
It's just a thing
Probably
that
not.
hobgoblins can do.
Yeah.
Cool and stuff.
cool.
So yeah, after I launch and hit the one that's attacking Bilbin, I'll say, Arthur, watch your right.
Huh?
He's coming at you.
All right, come here. Ding, 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 ding.
These things have like faces. They are almost expressionless, as they seem like they're just moving through the space. What is Arthur? It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. So there's still people unconscious, right?
Yes, there are 2 people unconscious. The area is still in flames around them right now, so you will move through fire. However, you were already on fire. So
Yeah. Okay. But I am in melee with these things now, right?
yes, you are. So
Yeah.
you will take an opportunity attack,
Yeah.
or you could take an opportunity attack move.
Tabitha, you can heal people. Can you save those 2 over there?
I don't. I think he did it.
Well, just keep doing it. Whatever you did, you're so great. I didn't know you could heal people.
All right, I'll move over there. And Tabitha takes off towards free movement action.
This is so fun. The 2 of you working in tandem with Tabitha is going to be the coolest shit.
Well,
in the world.
I like trying to talk with her without the idea, knowing that I
Without
can't understand her. I'm like, wow, you've been holding out on me this whole time.
Yeah. As I will have to keep remembering too that I'm talking to
Yeah, I
you
know,
as
I know.
she clearly, you see her like chattering back at you. She scurries off of your
As far as I'm concerned, she just healed Cheshi,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
have no idea.
she was like
That'll-
she pointed at Saren, and you're not really sure. She scurries off your shoulder though.
Yep, that's
And
Saren.
you both see her run over to where the other 2 unconscious bodies are.
Cool. Then I am going to come here, motherfucker, and I'm gonna look at the fire elemental right at me, and I'm gonna swing at it with my pan.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Did you say I get advantage or not?
The creature gets
If I hit it with an attack, it
if
gets
you hit
disadvantage.
it gets disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Come on,
It's only an 11.
that's not gonna hit.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry. Does Arthur still get to hold on to that though? Like,
It's until the start of Oz's next turn.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Heard. Well, unfortunately, you swing your pan and the flame licks around it as this elemental's form maneuvers out of the way. Anything else on your turn?
Got your attention, big boy?
You just see flames staring at you.
No, that's it.
Expressionless face. Cool. Bilbin.
Sweet. Bilbin, I guess, what's the fire elemental closest to Jeshi? And myself, right? It's like right in front of me.
You're basically think of it as like you're back to back with your uncle, and
Okay.
Arthur's kind of like Arthur's closer to Jeshi. You're fighting separate elementals basically right now. Think of it
Okay.
as like they came in and cornered you from either direction.
Cool. Well, the one that I'm looking at, I feel the arcane energy pulse through the hose, and I launch a targeted shot directly at the one that's in front of me.
Okay, sick. Roll to hit.
Yes. Am I adding anything to that, by the way?
I think I made it a strength-based weapon. I'm gonna say you're gonna add what you do with your axe to it. So add the same bonuses to it.
Cool. No. It's a nat 1.
No.
No.
You
Does that knock you
That
prone?
knocks me prone.
no fucking way. That's brutal.
First attack.
Incredible.
On a
Hey, it's
natural
your
one
first
that
time.
used to-
It's your first time.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
just got this thing. This
You
is,
all watch as
good.
Bilbin first attempt with this new technology with the misting shot or whatever it's called.
it's a targeted shot.
Yeah, so the misting or the dowsing shot you did first,
Yes.
which like cleared the area and was super effective, and then you kind of like when a fireman takes the hose and like tries to like make the stream more powerful, you do that and that throws you back. You are knocked prone, unfortunately. You still have movement, so you can stand up on your turn. Like you haven't moved at all,
Yes.
so you're in place and you won't. So you can get up. Luckily, with your movement right now.
Cool. After just launching that and knocking myself prone, I like look over at Oz to like see if he saw that.
Give me a. Yeah, you saw it. Oz, what expression does Bilbin see on your face?
He like was busy watching Arthur, and then he just sees Bilbin get knocked back on his ass, and like Oz looks over at him with like a concerned look on his face, and then like a questionable look, like like, damn, is this guy really a firefighter?
I am so sorry to say, because you were on fire and did not put yourself out, you took 5 points of damage at the beginning of your turn.
Both of us?
And you did as well. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just cast Shield of Faith as well on... What's your... Are you susceptible to being hit pretty often?
Yes.
I'm going to cast it on Arthur.
Cool.
Which adds a +2 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
Let's go.
Sick.
Cool.
Is that concentration?
It's a bonus action, and it is concentration.
Cool.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Anything else on your turn?
And then I ready the hose for next round.
Cool. You watch as your uncle goes next in initiative, and he's going to take his turn, even though he's up in melee with this elemental, doing the good fireman's thing. He takes his turn. He uses his hose to hose off the area that the other two people are in. So now that is going to be clear. That area is no longer on fire. You basically have this like straight line of or you have this like big area in the middle now that's out of flame, but everything around it is still on fire. And as those elementals move towards y'all, everything in that space started licking up. So it will continue. The water will prevent some of it from spreading, but it is the flames will continue to rise ultimately. Jesse looks at you and says, "We got to get those people. I don't know. This is not good. I don't know how to deal with these things, man." All right. That's Jesse's turn. Sarah, it's to you.
Did Tabitha made it all the way over to...
Yeah, Tabitha's over there.
Cool. I think first I'll kind of turn back and look kind of out the way we came in and just see if reinforcements have arrived.
No reinforcements yet. Tabitha messages you here in your head.
All right. So there's a lady, and she looks... I think it's the lady from that bar we were in yesterday. And then I don't know if this other person's gonna be... They don't look good. They're charred.
Okay, is the lady breathing?
Medicine check for a fairy dragon.
I think so. Seems like it.
All right, let's do this thing.
All right.
I'm gonna cast another Cure Wounds.
Cool.
I'll do first level this time.
Cool.
For I believe that is 10 points of healing.
Awesome. A woman starts coughing. What the hell's happening here? Oh no. Oh, Bornir. Oh no. She starts crying as she sees that her the other person here looks like they've already died. And she looks around and looks like she will she looks confused and distraught, and we'll see what she does when we get to her turn. Anything else for you?
No. If anything, I think I would just yell at her to get out of there.
All right. Cool. Awesome turn. Fire elementals. Back to them. They are going to...
Come here.
Oh, hold on one sec.
Surging with confidence with your Shield of Faith. Yeah. Come here.
You're just trying to go. Your AC is double digits now. Is that?
Yeah.
Is it now actually double digits?
One of them is gonna take.
It was barely double digits before.
First one is going to miss Jessie. Missing Jessie. Pretty cool.
Let's go.
And then 2 attacks coming at you, Bilbin.
So it is not focused on me at all, even though I just attacked it?
It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, they don't...
Interesting.
Yeah.
They're programmed to do something.
Yeah.
They hate firefighters.
Yeah, they have a directive.
First one was an 11. Second one's a 19.
19 hits.
Cool. You are going to take 10 points of fire damage.
Fire.
10?
Yeah.
Definitely just burns me. I rolled an 18. Is this a Constitution save for?
Are
holding-
you? Yeah, you're concentrating. Yes. Yeah. If you could make a DC 10 con.
Yeah, I rolled an 18, so we're good.
Oh, you're good. Cool.
You still got
Awesome.
Shield of Faith. Arthur.
Cool.
Heck yeah. You notice they take swipes at y'all, and then they start moving
your direction, Saren and Oz, as they you can all take opportunity attacks if you'd like. They
Yes.
are going to continue to. They're going to use all of their movement as flame starts to engulfs every step of the building they take. The flame is now spreading towards the front door.
I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos to reroll that.
Sick.
Worse.
You use magic battle, or do you swing with your pen?
Pen. Cool.
I don't have Warcaster.
Jesse's going to hit one and deal some damage. Jesse pulls a short sword from his side. He's got a hose in one hand and a sword,
Cool.
and he just swings out at the flame.
Nice.
You do notice as Jesse swipes out with a non-magical weapon, it seems like it does a little less damage.
So my pan is magical, so it's okay.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, don't confuse the listeners.
No, we determined that.
Definitely.
Bill, do you want to take an opportunity attack with your sword at these guys as they leave
my
your thunder?
axe. My axe.
Or yes, your axe.
please.
I apologize.
No, you're okay.
That is super magical.
That is definitely also
Not even a
magical,
little
as we
bit.
established many times.
Not even a little bit.
We all
so my
have +3 weapons.
my non-magical red fireman's axe does take a swipe at this fire elemental.
Cool.
Let's do it.
That was great.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
There it is.
Yeah,
let's go.
Cool. So I can't smite on an opportunity attack, can I? I don't think I can.
I don't know the rules on that. Does anyone know the rules on
Because
that?
I think I'm not making an attack. I'm making an opportunity
You'd have
attack.
to look up the rules of Divine Smite, Bilbin Billings, and whatever it says.
Let's find
I've
out.
already got it up. You are able to use it on
Probably.
any attack, including opportunity attacks.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
Let's freaking go.
Cool.
Might as well.
So we're about to do that. 4 slashing damage,
Okay.
and I will expend a spell slot to use Divine Smite. Divine Smite. 2d8. 2d8. This will be radiant damage.
Yes, which is going to deal full.
Nice. 12 radiant damage.
Sick.
Plus that 4 slashing.
Good shit.
That is awesome. Excellent. Anything else? Or that was the fire elemental's turn. Awesome. Nice fucking hit. Oz, it's you.
I'm gonna back away.
Cool. Yeah, you have an elemental coming towards you.
Yeah, I'm gonna back my 30 feet away. How far away before I move?
You're
how
gonna
far
be
away is
like
it?
you're gonna be like back. You're gonna be like back towards the door at that point. Like you'll be near the entrance of the building again. If you 30 feet of movement will get you pretty
Yeah,
close.
I want to be far away from these things.
Cool.
And I have a 90-foot casting on my spell, so I'm going to shoot another cold chromatic orb at. I'm gonna do the one that's near Arthur, that he
Cool.
tried to hit.
Sweet. That's the one up with. That was the one that was up with Arthur and Jesse.
Oh wait, 15.
Hits.
Yay.
Yeah.
They're just fire.
I probably just barely missed it with an 11.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not far off there.
Yeah.
We know a 13 hits and we know an 11 misses.
And
so.
you had the extra die on there.
Yes.
sick.
That's 20 cold damage.
Sick. Let's go.
Oh.
Nice.
Awesome.
Sick
Good on
hits.
sight.
Hell yeah, dude.
Awesome. 20 cold damage.
we anything else on your turn?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just use these things because I haven't before, and I don't know if. Yeah. Wait, Arthur, how are you looking on health? Actually, did you get hit?
I've just been burning. I'm okay.
You've been burning.
Yeah.
I'm just on fire.
While you guys
Just
are
on
talking,
fire, no problem.
while you guys are saying that, Bilbin holds up like a slightly scorched thumb.
I'm good. Bilbin, you're looking. Are you bloodied?
I am below half health.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Bloody.
Cool.
So-
Yeah. So I'm going to use another one of these guys. This time it's gonna be another help bonus action. I'm gonna do hospitality. So I'm gonna say, after I saw Bilbin get knocked down, I'm gonna say, Bilbin, it's not how many times you fall on the ground. It's how many times you pick yourself back up. And you're gonna get.
Uncle Oz.
So inspiring.
Uncle Oz. With great power comes
No!
You're gonna get 3 temporary hit points.
Let's go.
Yes!
not nothing.
Damn, we
Hey.
should have had some snacks on the way.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I also get those too. I and the person I help
cool.
get 3
Thank you,
temp
Oz.
HP.
I appreciate
Hey,
it, brother.
hospitality feeds others and also yourself.
Yeah, what a hospitable group we have in this.
honestly,
Hobgoblin hospitality is a vibe. I like that.
I do like that.
Awesome turn. Arthur, it's back to you.
All right. So.
Oh, I'm
both-
sorry. Before you go, Trish,
Yeah.
her turn falls at the bottom of the initiative order. She stands up and she just starts running towards the door. She's trying to avoid the. She avoids catching on fire again as she
Nice.
does not make it out. She basically seems like she gets far enough that she'll be able to get outside or get to the door on her next turn.
Perfect.
Yeah, Arthur.
Okay, so both of the fire elementals went towards Oz and Saren, who are closer to the door.
Yes, it seems like some combination of it seems like they're going after y'all, but they're also trying to spread the fire around the building. Some
Yeah,
combination of the
absolutely.
two things is happening.
Is there a world in which they are?
No,
What?
are you gonna try to line them up?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are they within 15 feet of each other?
Luck check?
Luck check. You want high or low?
Hi.
Not 20. Yeah, they're within 15 feet of each other.
Perfect.
In fact, they're inside each other.
Inside.
They're
Yeah.
one and the same.
It's all fire. It's all fire.
Okay, awesome. Well, then I am going to, if I can, get within like a 15-foot cone of them so that they're both in it, and also find a space where the flames are not currently. If that's not possible, that's fine. And then
Yeah.
tell me.
You took 10 points of fire damage at the beginning of your turn.
I thought that was at the end of my turn. If I do not
the beginning of your turn.
take an action.
No, you are on fire right now.
Okay, sorry. That's what you did last time.
I'm
so.
sorry. I forgot about it until Bilbin's turn. You take the fire damage at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
So you take 10 points.
So
of
what I would
fire.
like to do is I'm going to do my pan chill
Cool.
on them, both of them. Is there a world in which I can hold my pan behind me and remove the flame from myself by getting myself in the cone?
Whoa.
Would
Wouldn't you be
also do
damaging
damage?
yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it a deck save?
It's a con save.
I would. If you're hitting yourself with the blast,
Yeah.
then you would have to make the save and take the damage.
Yeah.
If that's what you're
I have
willing to do.
resistance to cold damage.
If you want to do that, I will allow it.
And that will extinguish me, I assume?
Yes.
Is that a Llewellyn trait, resistance to cold damage? Because I've got that too.
Yeah.
Whoa, nice.
This is a gamble. I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
I
man.
didn't know you were rolling d10s for this flame damage.
Yeah, I rolled really bad on the
Jesus.
first two.
I thought you were rolling sixes for sure.
Nope.
That's
I
so
just rolled.
much for recurring damage.
Yeah, I rolled bad on the first two.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine.
I don't
Yeah.
do averages here, gang. I
I'm-
roll the dice.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my flame pan or my chill pan.
Cool.
They need con saves.
Con saves.
Like Oz, I'm rolling an extra d10 for them.
Yes. They both get 13s.
Both fail.
Cool.
I save.
Good work.
As intended.
Now you just need to try to not to roll. Do you want to roll the?
Those are for myself,
Cool.
or that's the 3 for me. So that's 17 halved,
And then halved again.
and then halved again.
Cool. So you take 4 cold.
Yep. 4, and I'm extinguished. That's
Cool.
less than I just took from.
It
being
is
on fire.
Good
Oh
gamble.
yeah.
Good gamble.
All right, so that was 17, right? 21 points of cold
Nice.
Killer.
to both of them.
That's awesome.
Well, I'm now extinguished. Oh, that fucking hurt. And I am going to then
Give me a wild magic surge check.
That
for-
was just the pan.
I would say you're still wielding magic when you do that
Cool.
though. I'll give you a wild magic roll for that.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use a couple sorcery points then, and I'm gonna quicken a spell.
Cool.
I'm gonna quicken a. Fuck it. I'm just gonna quicken a cantrip, a ray of frost.
Cool. Do you want to aim at the one that was fighting you and Jesse, or the one that was fighting Bill? And they both look about the same right now.
I don't care.
Left or right?
Left.
Cool.
That is gonna be 16 on the die, 22.
Hits.
7 cold damage.
Cool. Perfect.
19, no wild magic.
Heard that.
Crazy.
Nice turn.
All right, that's my turn.
Bill.
I'm charred and also ice.
Charred and
Sorcerer
now frozen.
turn's got to be
Big
crazy, dude.
2 points of fire damage. Start of your turn.
I can do that.
What are you doing?
I'm going to attempt to use my Fireman's Fury yet again, doing a targeted shot
Cool.
at the one that I opportunity attacked. Right? Is that the closest one to me, probably?
I would think.
Yes,
so.
the one that. Yeah, that one.
Cool. So roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
Wait. 12.
Misses. No. Sorry to say.
So there's our number, boys.
Fuck.
Yeah.
13.
You
13.
you shoot and miss just over its the left side of this figure's
I'm just
body.
like blasting this water hose
Yeah.
and just hitting jack shit. Just like not hitting anything. Cool. I do that and then I guess just position myself for hopefully another attack.
Cool. Anything else for you?
No, that'll be it.
Cool. All right. Jesse needs me to not roll high on this. Jesse goes back down.
Perfect.
Jesse goes down. Saren, it is your turn.
Where's Tabitha at? Did Tabitha get the fuck out of there when Trish did?
Tabitha has not moved since I'm having Tabitha act on. I'm gonna say this: if you wanted Tabitha to move on Arthur's turn, since we kind of started that way,
Yeah.
she can move now, I guess, if you want to, but she has not moved yet.
Can I have her do just like a just in case medicine check on the one who appears dead?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Understood.
They're gone.
Yeah, then just if she can just move back towards us, I think just
Okay.
getting her out of there,
Cool.
I think is the best course of action.
Cool. Just so y'all know, too, Jesse is still on fire and unconscious again, so
Okay.
he will automatically fail his death save on his turns right now.
How far is Jesse
Only
from
had
me?
water.
Truly. From you, not. I mean, 30 feet, we'll say. Within a spell's range, we'll say.
Sure. And then how close is the nearest
You have an elemental running towards you right now, so they're on their way there. Listeners, don't think too much about all the spatial things we're setting up. We're freeballing it. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what I can do and what kind of range I have. Well, is anyone near? Is anyone? What am I looking at? Is anyone within 5 feet of the elemental that's coming towards me?
No.
Good. I'm gonna ice knife it.
Cool.
Cool.
Roll to hit.
That's an 18 on the die,
Ooh.
plus 5, 23.
Yeah. You are. Yes, that one. Cool. Ice knife, cold damage.
That is, well, it's split. So on a hit, it's going to take 1d10 piercing, and then the shard will explode, and then I'm going to need a dex saving throw from it.
Cool. Roll your piercing. Fails. For sure.
That's 8 piercing. I assume half to 4.
It's magic, I think. So
it is?
Yeah, so
Cool.
it would not.
Okay, 8 piercing, and then it fails the save. That's going to be another 8 points of cold damage.
Cool. They're starting to shrink, certainly. They're getting smaller.
Yeah. Get small.
Cool. Anything else on your turn?
I'm as this thing's moving towards me, I think I'm still frozen in place, and I'm just throwing this ice knife is kind of like me, like almost like trying to force it back and realizing it's not going to work that way.
Awesome. Fire elementals. They're going to get up in the melee with each of you. Oz, unfortunately, they have higher movement speed, so they're able to get up with you. Now there is just like a line of fire running through the center of the building, and where they just were is starting to spread out. So it's going to get like where you are now, like you have water luckily, but like there's like the flame is starting to spread out where the back of the building is starting to crumble. First one's coming to Oz. Oz, do a...
I have a 14 AC right now.
14 AC. These are both going to hit. You are first going to catch on fire and take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then you're going to take some additional fire damage here. Rolled bad, which is good for you. That is 15 points of fire damage.
Plus 5?
Plus 5, 20 total. 2 attacks coming for you, Saren.
Yeah. My AC is 15.
Both going to hit.
Shield.
15 is your AC. One's going to hit.
Okay.
You immediately take 9, and then an additional 13.
9 plus 13,
Yep.
22.
You're both in flames at the start of your turns. You will take additional damage.
Okay, so we take the fire damage when we first catch on fire, and then at the start of each
turn, you take additional damage. That the fire elementals are going to stay up with y'all right now. End of fire elemental's turn. Oz is you. First, you're going to take damage. Take 4 more points of fire damage.
Oz went from being very healthy to on the brink of death.
That'll happen sometimes.
I have, very bad. He screams. In like a very gut-wrenching scream.
Can you perform that for us right now, please? Nice.
That's good.
Can we have 2 more takes just for
Posterity.
Yeah.
Just in case.
And then he is going to try to pat himself out, as I think he would try to, because he's panicking.
Cool. You can use your action and pat yourself out. You're no longer on fire.
Okay. And then I think he would use his movement to attempt to flee.
Cool. They're going to get a swipe at you.
Perfect. Shield.
Perfect.
Does a 21 hit with shield up?
Yes, it does.
Jesus.
Cool.
Fucking hell, dude. The 20 on the die was facing me. I was like, maybe he rolled a 2. I don't know.
Wait, that's plus 5, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So your AC would be 19.
Yeah.
13 points of fire damage.
Oz is down.
Cool. You are back on fire too. At the start of your next turn, you will fail your death save. Top of the initiative order, Arthur.
Cool. No problem.
Cool, this is
Everything's
awesome.
fine.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is really good. I definitely know what's going on and know exactly what I'm going to do. Fuck. So Jeshi is currently in a place of flame?
Jeshi's on fire.
Is he in a place of flame?
He will start spreading flame from his body because he's on fire, but he's not in a place of flame.
If I were to interact with him, would I catch on fire from just interacting
No,
with
you could like put him out. You could use an action to put him out, or like you could are you wanting to like move him?
No.
I would say if you're using your action to like
Yeah.
pat him down, like pat the fire out or something, you can do that.
I
but
assume that I am not within movement of Oz because I had to dash to get where I am.
you
So I think Oz is far from me.
lined them up though. And how long is a cone that you shot,
15.
right?
15.
foot.
Yeah, you'd have to get to Oz. You'd have to. Yeah, you'd probably. Unfortunately, I think you'd have to use your action to get up there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because he used his movement to get away from them. All right. Bilbin, can you get Oz?
I can get Oz.
All right, I got Jeshi. I'm gonna go up to Jeshi and use Saren's mushroom token to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Nice.
Sick.
Quick question about the totems. Did those refresh on the long
They
rest?
do not. I would
No,
have to
Saren
refresh
has
them.
to
So
make
if
that.
you
I've
use
already used
yours,
mine.
yeah,
I was just
you don't have it.
double-checking.
Yeah, so I would, I guess, go up to him and just like drop the mushroom token, and it just catches on flame and heal him for what's your wisdom modifier?
+3.
9 points
Okay.
of healing.
Okay.
Jeshi is not down anymore. He's.
Let's go.
Oh my God! Fuck! Fire!
You gotta stop catching on fire. We gotta get out of
We
here.
gotta go. Cool. Awesome. Anything else?
I don't believe I can do anything with my bonus action.
Cool.
Yep, that's it.
Awesome turn. Bilbin, start of your turn, you can take some fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
6 points.
All right. That's totally cool.
No problem.
No problem. Coughing, smoke's getting to his lungs now. Oz! I turn around and I just see Oz laying on the ground, unconscious.
Skin melting off.
Skin melting off of his face.
Full- His beard is now
Raiders
in-
of the Lost Ark over here.
Yeah,
the,
dude.
the fire that is consuming
Melting.
him. I rush over to him.
You will probably not be able to get over there if you're still in the middle of the. You haven't moved at all,
Yeah.
so you probably will not be able to move to him without using your action. I don't know. You can remind me how
the
mobile
extra
works.
10 feet of
I
movement.
have 40 movement speed.
I don't know. You'll make it over there.
Then actually I'm going to launch a dousing shot at Oz
Cool.
Nice.
to just remove the fire from him.
Cool.
At least we'll start with this.
Cool. You launch a dowsing shot. You are no longer on fire. It looks like that the water also does damage to the elemental in front of Oz. as
They're like
well.
vampires.
Let's
go.
Yeah, these are flaming.
That was like
vampires.
fire.
It's freaking my favorite kind of vampire.
No, the only thing that takes damage from running water is vampires.
Yeah.
That's your action.
Rules
You
is
have a
right.
bonus action you want to use at all?
Saren, how are you doing? Bad?
I will likely go down as soon as my turn starts from being on fire.
That's really bad.
I know.
I'm
Okay.
also
Then I'm
fucked
not
up.
going to do that.
I took 22 points of damage in one turn, so.
Can I position myself can I walk right up to a fire elemental?
And
You're
catch
want
on
to get
fire?
it. You can go up to the one right by. You. I'll allow you to get to the one by Saren.
Sorry, do I catch on fire just by walking right by him?
Oh yeah, if you're in
only when I-
melee range, you will catch on
Cannot,
fire.
You cannot go down right now.
Then let's see. So we have Jeshi and we have Arthur. They're together, right?
Yes.
Saren is
I'm not as far away as Oz is, but I am back. I did not run all the way up with you guys.
okay. I'm gonna then just backpedal back to where Oz and Saren are, away from melee range of the fire elemental, so I don't catch on fire again.
By where?
Just in the direction of Oz and
There's a fire elemental right next to Oz right now, and like there's a line of fire running straight through the building.
yeah. Is there a way for me to not touch fire and
Yeah,
also
you-
run back towards Saren and Oz?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you can like move that direction. but
Okay,
it's-
that's what I want to do then, just to ready myself for hopefully helping them next round.
Cool.
Because I feel like Arthur and Jeshi, that feels under control. more so than Saren and Oz right now. I'm not saying either of it
As long as I don't catch on fire or get attacked, then it's under control.
As long as no one touches me, it's fine.
Right, so
Totally
I
good.
think
I still
I'm gonna.
have shield.
Don't worry, guys.
Can I
Oz
position-
got this.
Can I like position myself in between the fire elemental and Saren, but not within range of the fire elemental?
We are in melee, so
Oh,
Yeah.
both of you guys.
we are each in melee with a fire
Okay,
elemental.
then I'm just approaching that situation without touching fire.
Cool. Excellent.
Thumbs up.
Touching fire.
Charred thumbs
My
up.
favorite Hunger
Cool.
Games.
We move to
It's going to be Bilbin's autobiography.
Jeshi is going to
Move towards the door as well. He's going to try to shoot a targeted shot at the one right by Oz.
Cool.
He knocks himself prone.
No way!
God,
Two
dude.
nat ones.
he
Maybe
knocks
the
himself.
Joust House should shut
I'm
down.
giving
No,
it.
yeah,
maybe they
prone.
should.
I'm
Hey,
starting to
guys,
lose faith. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
maybe
gets-
this is where
he says,
we go
"Oh
down.
fuck, we just got to get him out of the building."
How much did these backpacks cost, and how worth?
Did you
was
guys
these
stand the
firefighters?
training day? Like what?
Again, though, from an item design perspective, I love the nat one.
Oh,
You're
me
pro.
too.
Yes.
Like, goddamn, these guys are terrible firefighters. Holy shit.
It's
We
new tech.
watched two of them fall prone.
It's proprietary technology. It's fine.
I'm starting to maybe like the Guardians of Salvation.
Yeah, maybe I'm hedging my bets somewhere else now.
Guardians are about to show up and save us, right? That's what's gonna
I
happen.
swear to God, if they don't, we're fucked.
Jeshi uses half of his movement to stand up from prone and starts running towards the door.
So we also, to be fair, we walked over here, and didn't they have horses, and they're still not here yet?
They were loading the
we
carriages,
wooed over
right?
here.
We wooed over here.
But they were loading the carriages, right?
That is That's really good.
Yeah, wait, where the fuck is the cavalry?
They were loading the carriage, right?
They had to get,
they were
they
filling
had
up
to
the
get a
buckets.
bacon, egg, and cheese
There's
on the way
no
over.
way, yeah. There's no way they're not close.
It's good. Okay, Saren, start of your turn.
Dead.
Yeah, 9 points.
Saren goes down. Fire elementals are
Hey,
going
no
to
problem.
move away from you, and
It's
the
fine.
fire elementals are going to head back towards Bilbin. You are closer to both of them. They are both going to come to you.
You're on fire.
First ones are not going to hit. First two attacks miss.
Damn right.
Are you still on fire?
I thought when I used it, you said it got put out, right? Using like the.
I think he's out because remember he was trying to not catch on
You-
fire when he
you're-
came back
you're-
over.
You are lit on fire because they're back up in melee with you.
that checks.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Cool. You take 9 points of fire damage.
And then I just fall over as Bilbin falls to the ground, saying, "Fire."
Cool. That is the fire elemental's turn. Oz, give me a death save.
It's a pass.
Cool. As Oz lies in a state of unconsciousness right now, do you think Oz's mind drifts more towards his career and the Order of Scribes, or do you think your mind, as you lay in a state of potentially dying, do you gravitate more towards the life you have left behind of treasure and exploration and adventure?
Whoa, dude! Holy shit!
I think. Well, I don't know if he was in a state where he still has consciousness.
Where do you think your brain would go? Oz at his core. What would his thoughts go towards? You think?
I think it would go towards this thing that he has been aspiring his whole life to be a part of this order, and he thinks about, like the maybe, like there's so much opportunity and things. He's already accomplished a lot in his life, but he feels like there was so much more, like a whole nother life that he was looking forward to.
Cool. As you live in this space of uncertainty right now, you find yourself in a vision covered in blood on a street decimated. You see hobgoblin hands
but it's not you, even though you're seeing through these eyes. You look around you in a ruined city street. You see 2 human men, an elven woman, and a tiefling woman. And it seems like you're all focusing your energy on a powerful-looking elven man standing in front of you. You hear out of the mouth that you possess in this moment, yelling, "Zora, look out!" And the elven woman fighting with you fades, or turns to look at you, and you snap back into a normal state of unconsciousness. Arthur, it's your turn.
Trish first, right? Does she just run out of the
Oh,
building?
Trish. Yeah, Trish fucks off.
Good.
You saved Trish.
Good.
Check.
So everybody is unconscious. Oz is not on fire. Bilbin is on fire. Is Saren on fire?
Saren's on fire.
That's what killed me, so I assume
Yeah.
so.
Okay. I'd look to Jeshi, who's still up, correct? Now?
Jeshi's up.
What
do we do?
We gotta buy him enough time until everybody else gets here.
All right.
Keep everybody who's unconscious not on fire.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have healing. That was the last thing that I could do. Arrangement of the room. Is there any way I can get to anybody to remove the flame without catching on fire myself?
Well, they both fucked off towards
They're both at
Bilbin.
Bilbin. Saren
Yeah.
is right now alone burning, but Saren is not surrounded by fire elementals at all.
But is he surrounded by fire on the ground?
Right,
You said
it-
that they're leaving fire trails and they were just at him. So I can't tell what is on fire and what isn't.
Roll a luck check.
You will be able to get to Saren with your movement. You can get to him in a way that you avoid going through flame.
Great. Okay, I'm going to go up to him then, and I'm going to pour my water skin on him.
Cool.
To remove the flame, at the very least.
Cool. You were no longer on
And,
fire?
Jeshi, get your cousin safe. Cousin? Nephew. Nephew.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get your kin.
Get your can. That'll be my action, and yeah, that's all I got.
Cool. Bilbin,
Death save.
you do not make a death save because you are on
Oh,
fire
because I
currently.
automatically failed.
You take a fail. Where does your mind go? Where does Bilbin's unconsciousness mind lead him in this moment?
Thinking about how my father died in a similar circumstance, I wonder if this is it. If this is how the Billings always end, in fire.
As you think about that, you remember all the hardships you've faced and uphill battles that have come in your life, especially after your father passed, and you've been able to overcome so many of them, but you now lie here, about to be consumed by the thing you hate most. Mezaka's creation, this natural and mindless thing, brings warmth and light, but his fire is also unforgiving and unfeeling, and will consume anything and everything if left to its own unthinking devices. And even if you do survive this, no matter how committed you are to a life protecting people from flames, you also know that that day may soon come where that isn't an option anymore. Jeshi will shoot a dowsing shot. You are no longer on fire. These elementals, one of them is faded a lot. They're both bloodied if fire could be. Jeshi is going to, he runs towards you. There's 2 elementals right next to you. He looks like Arthur. He looks like he doesn't know what to do. Saren, can I get a death save from you?
It's a 19.
Cool. It's a pass. Saren, you've had dreams and visions before. In this moment of unconsciousness, another quick wisp of a vision, something unexperienced. An old dragonborn with tattoos covering their face, sitting around a fire in the woods with a young-looking white dragonborn girl beside them. You see some sort of spectral, abjurative-looking magic surrounding this space, and doesn't seem like the people in this vision know that it's there, but you also see gnarled shadows trying to break through that abjuration. At the end of Saren's turn, it's back to the fire elementals, where it would be. But a lot of things happen all at once in this moment. The first thing you see is a direwolf burst through the door of this building. A hulking direwolf bursts through the front of the door, and just as quickly its bones crack into the form of a brilliant-looking gold dragonborn, adorned in what looks like simple traveler's clothes with subtle hints of orange and blue. You watch as the creature moves its hands, creating ethereal-looking arcane energy that releases and creates an area of water much greater than the one Bilbin is using on that fireman's backpack. Immediately after that, you see elven woman rush in. Beautiful, slight, caramel-skinned elven woman with straight dark hair and a robe with similar colorations casts a spell, and you watch as both fire elementals disappear. Then a barbarian, not a barbarian, but a hulking Goliath man runs through. His no shirt and long pants, and the veins in his arms and neck pop out, and he runs in, and Trish is already to the door, but he scoops her up on his shoulder and says, "Don't worry, miss, I gotcha," and just like holds her there.
So the A-team is just showing up right now.
What does that make us?
Fucking Z-team.
The Z team.
Level 3.
Yeah.
We're the Z team. Baby.
We don't have access to 4th level spells. That's what we are.
A dwarven woman with luxurious wavy white hair and a tight braided beard with like bluish skin, wearing full hate with a battle hammer and shield strapped to her back, comes in, and Oz and Saren, you were both brought back up.
Fuck yeah.
You both get 10 hit points back.
I've never been attracted to a woman before, but maybe now.
One more person walks through the doors. A tall, muscular, fair-skinned, blue-eyed, blonde-haired man in a full suit of armor. He wears a cheeky grin on his face.
Prince Charming.
And he runs up to Bilbin's unconscious body on the ground. He lays his hands on you. You are healed. 1 hit point. And you are, as you come out of consciousness, you are smacked on the face as somebody says, "Man, Bilbin, y'all gotta quit while you're behind." As Stevis Belliston, who is a former member of the Douse House, now joined with all these other Guardians of Salvation, have come in to save the day. And that is where we will end the session of No Bards Allowed.
You were saying they came to save us. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, there it is.
Just let me die and make a new character.
But you all level up. The combination of crushing the Daven fight and this fucking shit show of a combat.
That was gnarly.
Yeah, it was.
Man.
These were designed to be.
That
real
was save it for the
ugly.
Bardic.
That
Save
was-
it for the Bardic.
yeah.
Good
How's
God.
everyone doing?
Not good.
Not great.
It doesn't feel good to be a sorcerer at 5 HP when everybody's unconscious.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't do anything,
Just
man.
go from like 24 HP plus 3 temp to 3 HP.
What's
I was
great?
like,
I
or 7.
really,
I was like,
yeah. I didn't even know if
I
it
am
was
Ben
gonna,
Affleck smoking a cigarette right now.
Again, it's that like thing of like. To be honest, it's like that was going to be tough, if not impossible.
It was supposed to be a run.
There
was a run, guys.
They were
Yeah.
the fire elementals were they were low. Like I mean, one of them was almost not. That was gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about it in the
Yeah,
party.
we'll talk about our conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you all for listening to back-to-back combat episodes.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Follow us on all the stuff. We really appreciate everyone listening, and we'll see y'all next week. Anyone else got anything else to say?
Yeah, maybe
No.
we'll have a third one in a row.
We're
Maybe
doing
a third one.
I'm gonna go.
They're gonna fight.
I'm fighting these guardians. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You should.
Freaking Stevis.
Hell yeah. All right. We love you all, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye, all stars.